Welcome. Coach Shane here. I'm at the radio station doing my morning show, and I've got a little bit of time. So I decided to go live, and if you got any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. If you just want to say hi, that's cool. Tell me where you're from, what your name is. Right now, for me, by the way, it's 7:41 a.m. EST. That's like the New York City time zone. And it's June 17th. It's a Saturday morning. So good morning to you. I'm going to plug my computer and I don't need any problems. All right. Getting all wired up here. See a bunch of people in there. There's always a delay, so I'm in no hurry. Do I have power now? I don't think I have power. What's going on? AAA, good morning. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. We've got, who else do we have? Roy Hines. Hello from Portugal. Obrigado. Thanks for joining me. Good to see you. Good to see you. Was I live 2 weeks ago? I don't know if I was. Iowa, Jujisa. How you doing from South Korea? Annyeonghaseyo. Caltinex. Hey, what's up? It was a great class. That's good. Did you like that? Yeah, we had our master class. Masterclass was a big deal. Lots of people joined. Yeah, it was fun. Ikumi, how you doing? Yusuf, hey Coach Shane, what's up? From Turkey. We have a new guy joining DDM and Perf VIP from Turkey today. So yeah, join us. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know it means like hi. Great to have you. Brorbeck. Oh, lots of messages popping in. My eyes are so bad. I don't have money for glasses though. Roy, what's going on, brother? Not much. I was there. Did you know me? Of course I did. Tenzin, how you doing, Tenzin? Great to see you. Uzbekistan. All right, Uzbekistan. Tashkent, right? Chinese characters. Hi, Coach Shane. I follow your video every day. Thanks for your work. That's great. I love it. Light CSY from Taiwan. How you doing? Miguel Acosta. Hi from Peru. Welcome. Kurdistan. Jihad. Kurdistan's in the house. More from Turkey. Merv. How you doing, Turkey? Good. Good. Lots of people already. That makes me happy. I got to make sure I'm not late. And you can kind of see the studio here. The studio's a mess. Adventure Comics Hub. Hi, how you doing? Are you really an Adventure Comics Hub guy? If you're going to learn a language, what's the first thing you would do to learn it? Well, right now I'm kind of learning French, and I'm using an app, and I don't like it. I'm using Babbel. It's a good app, but I don't like it. So my son, my two little boys are learning French too, and they're actually starting with like ABC songs, names of animals and things like that. I like that actually, because that way I'm just concentrating on pronunciation and the flow of the language. So that's what I'm liking. Hold up. After this song, I gotta play something here. Make sure I'm ready. What are you doing, dude? Weekend coming at. That's right. I'm ready to go. After the song. So yeah. See, this is a thing. Many of you probably don't know the sounds of even the English alphabet. Okay. You know the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, of course, but you probably don't necessarily know the sounds and exactly how to make them. And that's really important. Pronunciation is so important. So actually in my last AMA class, some of you might have been there, we talked a lot about the different sounds that the letters make. And that's really important. Kids learn that stuff very young, and you should too. But most of you probably haven't done that. That's why you should join us. So yeah, start with the easy stuff and the fun stuff, kids stuff. Practice like mad. That's what Roy says. Yeah, if it's important, you have to. Coach Shane, are you in Vermont now? Yes, I am. I've been in Vermont for several years now. Why did you choose French? Because I live next to Quebec, Canada, and they speak French there. And believe it or not, probably over 50% of the people in Quebec do not speak English. Isn't that amazing? How many languages can you speak? English and Korean, and then Poko and many other languages. Skoshi. Check me. Just a tiny bit. What about you? How many languages can you speak? I got 1 minute and 34 seconds. More questions. You guys, if you're joining me in this live stream, that means your English is already good. So you have the basics. I'm guessing for most of you now it's about pronunciation and listening skills, speaking ability, confidence. That's probably your biggest areas. Jihad speaks Kurdish, Arabic, and English. Excellent. Yeah, Hangugo. That's right. How to pronounce another and other. Another and other. Roy speaks 4 languages. Which ones? Another, other. Hello, Coach. Do these words sound the same when spoken fast? Yes. Stripper, killer. Yes, they absolutely can. That's a good question. Yep, stripper, killer, murderer. Yeah, they can absolutely sound the same. I got 20 seconds. I speak 3 languages, English, Russian, and Korean. Oh, I would like to learn Russian. Russian, Chinese, Japanese. French, though, that's what I need to learn French.
Weekend coming at you, die for you on Moon 92. 7:49 on your Saturday morning. Good morning, 59 degrees and wet to welcome you to a new day. A couple more headlines you might not have heard. A pair of Michael Jordan sneakers have been auctioned off for $1.38 million.
Romanian,
the shoes
German,
are nicknamed
and English.
the Flu
Cool.
Game sneakers. Michael wore them during Game 5 of the 1997 NBA Finals against the Utah Jazz. He played that game with the flu. Speaking of Michael Jordan, he sold the Charlotte Hornets for $2.77 billion. He bought them for $275 million in 2010. That's a wild 10x. It's more money than Michael Jordan ever made from the Jordan brand. He's banking left and right. And Max Park has set a new world record by assembling a Rubik's Cube in just 3.134 seconds. He's 21. He's from California. He is autistic, but the man can Rubik. I've never solved one. My son has one of those 4 square, 16, 16 squares? I guess it's 24 squares altogether. Yeah, I solved that one. Makes me feel pretty good. I can't do the Rubik's Cube. I'm not smart enough. But I can introduce the next song, taking us to the top of the hour. Miley Cyrus singing Flowers on Moon 92. My English is terrible. Studying English as a second language? Do you wish you could master the language? Do you want to fix your pronunciation? The solution is Let's Master English. Real coaches to help you, real fun. Try our lessons for free. Let'sMasterEnglish.com. Quit struggling and start mastering English. Let'sMasterEnglish.com. Try for free.
All right. I'm back to you guys now. Sorry. Let's go back here. What is Ebonics English? Ebonics English basically means ebony phonics, and ebony means black. So black English. It's black English. And it's It's a different style of English for sure. I love your lessons. Thank you very much. I think the most important thing to learn, most important thing when learning a new language is to read and listen more. Yeah. I would like to learn the Romanian language. Cool. Sweetie, hello, how you doing? Anyone who can teach me Romanian language? Who can teach Romanian? Iowa wants somebody to help. I like your energy. So funny. Oh, merci beaucoup. I wish to master English. You're in the right place. I'm in my vocation now, so I want to improve my English as much as I can. So what's the best plan I can do it? I don't know. I don't know what you need. So I mean, English, like there's reading, there's writing, there's speaking, there's listening. I don't know how your pronunciation is. So you have to assess what it is that you need to work on, and then I can give you a better answer. In the black market or on the black market? Usually we say on the black market, but in the black market is possible, but on the black market is probably more common. What's the difference between tone and pitch? That's a musical style question. If you're talking language, we don't, speaking, pitch is not really an internet something that we worry about. But tone, when speaking, like a friendly tone, an unfriendly tone, a neutral tone, a positive tone, a negative tone. Pitch is for music. I can understand you, but I'm struggling to speak English. You need to speak. It's a muscle. Speaking is a muscle. It's a brain muscle and a mouth muscle, and you have to train that muscle. I can do it, no problem. There you go. There's your Romanian teacher, Iowa. So talk to Roy Hines. He can help you out. Jad, can you mimic South American accent? You mean in America, the Southern accent? You mean like this? Well, yeah, if you listen to our Let's Master English podcast, we have a guy by the name of Country Shane, and Country Shane has a Southern accent, so be sure to check that out. English language or the English language? Is the mandatory? Yeah, because language is a noun, so if you're talking about a specific language, English, so the English language is actually what it's supposed to be. Hello, sir. Hi, Hader. A few hours ago, I finished my university entrance general exam, Turkish math, etc., and I have the English part of the exam tomorrow. Do you have any recommendations for me for these 24 hours? Sleep. That's my recommendation. Thanks, Shane. Hi, Roy. Good. What's the difference between misinterpret and misunderstand versus misapprehension? Misapprehension is different. Get rid of that one. Misinterpret, misunderstand, basically the same thing. Basically the same thing. Misapprehension, don't use that. Whipping through the questions. Just giving short answers today, but I'll take any questions that you have. If you're new, if you're popping in, say hi, where you're from. I'm into Romanian music. I don't even know Romanian music. I think Adam Ant was Romanian. Does anybody know Adam Ant? I think he was Romanian. When I was a kid, I liked his music. Can stuttering be a problem to improve my speaking? So I know several guys who used to stutter and they don't anymore. So there are techniques that you can work, that you can utilize to stop stuttering, but it takes practice. I can understand you well. Your pronunciation is so clear. I'm a professional speaker. I'm on the radio in the United States. I have to speak very clearly and quickly sometimes. I'm back. Alexandra Stan. I don't know that one. Well, what's the difference? Reserve or book? Same thing. Book is daily English. Reserve is more professional. I'd like to reserve a table. I'd like to book a table at a restaurant. Same thing. In daily English. Keep coming at me. Keep coming at me. Drill me. Get those questions coming to me. I'm here for you for now. I was on Moon 92 looking for you. I didn't find you. What do you mean? I'll take you over to this computer. We'll go to Moon 92. Moon 92. Moon92.com. Oops. Moon92.com. And keep going down our playlist. Keep going down, down, down. We're here somewhere. Events, local news, Moon92 news. We're somewhere. We're here. Our shows. Party weather? No. Weather events. Listen. Staff. Right here. Staff. Click on staff. Close. Oh my God! I'm not here. What the heck? I got to talk to the webmaster. Thank you. I didn't know that. I got to talk to the webmaster and find out where the hell I am. Ooh, Shinedown coming up next. Let's go back here. Does this sentence have two meanings? Some blue people sounds the same as some blue. Well, yeah, it's context is the key there. But definitely blue people would be sad people, or maybe blue colored people, like an avatar. And of course, the other one is something different. I'm struggling with pronunciation. Do you have anything? Yeah, perf, AAA. Our perf class is all about pronunciation. Perf, P-I-R-F, pronunciation, sentence intonation, sentence rhythm, and flow or fluency. And perf, we spend a lot of time on pronunciation. And we have an 8-week speaking course that is really good for that, because you get direct video feedback on you. So that's really important. What's a catch-22? Basically, damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's a bad situation either way. I realize the word understand has 2 words in it. Well, yes, but the words are separate, have no meaning. So you have to have it together. Don't think of it as 2 words together, but yeah, understand. Yeah, that's right. Shane's voice is so clear that everyone can repeat after him. That's great. Hello, I'm from Colombia. I need to speak English. Join me. Get my lessons. Roy, are you in the U.S.? Sweetie, does understand have a connection with something like standing? No. You could make a connection, but no, there's no connection. Katrin, hello, I'm Katrin. I'd like to ask a question. I struggle with the word dreary. Is this word used among native speakers in America? Yes, we use it, dreary. Right now, the weather is very dreary. It's a good word to learn. Is it the pronunciation? How can I improve my vocabulary? It depends on what you need vocabulary for. For daily English, DDM. For your profession, you got to read. So it depends on what type of vocabulary you need. No problem, Coach. Good. Do these words sound the same? Jewelry, and jury. No, well, the first one is going to be Jew, like a long double O, and the second one is a schwa R. So it's a Jew. I think it's jewelry. I think that's the pronunciation. We don't use that word. But the second one is jury. So those do sound different. Perf. Yeah, that's my speaking class. I have a problem pronouncing starter. How do I practice that? Any pronunciation drills? Starter. Well, it's a flap T, so you got to get that. It's got to be fast. Star. So you can do this. Star. Make sure your R is really clear. Star. And then just make a der, like a D-E-R. It's not really a D, but anyway, you can do a der. So starter. Get that R real clear. Starter. And then work on going faster and faster and faster. Welcome, Coach Shane. All right. If I speak bad in my main language, it can get worse with English practice. You mean like if your grammar structure is bad in your native language, will your grammar structure be bad in English? Interesting. I would say no, but I'm not sure. It's an interesting question. Do these words sound the same? Clause and clause and clause? Yes. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for your job. My pleasure. My pleasure. What kind of level can be advanced enough to join Action English? High level. So you can listen to podcasts and watch videos, no problem. That level. So if you can listen to Joe Rogan, if you can watch a sitcom or a movie without subtitles, then you might be qualified. You can try those courses for free. If you email the coach, they'll invite you to one lesson for free. Poor, and poor. But poor has two pronunciations. So the first one, poor, and also poor. You will hear people, poor people. You'll hear that too. If you were going to learn a skill, what would it be? ClickFunnels. Does anybody know ClickFunnels? That's what I would want to learn. Dar. Hello. After tomorrow, I'm taking an exam in English and my reading is bad. Reading answers. I want to ask how to improve my reading or vocabulary. If you can use ChatGPT, I would use ChatGPT to improve your reading and reading comprehension. And they'll make questions for you too. I'll talk about that in a second. I got to get ready.
Good morning. It's 8:04.
Just a second, guys.
The Undetectives. Start streaming today at BritBox.com.
BritBox.
This is Jill Schlesinger, CBS News business analyst. Every year, investors lose money because they trade on emotions and hearsay instead of data. But there's a solution. StockCharts.com.
Yeah, so
an online charting tool that experts and disciplined traders have used for
ChatGPT 3.5 is good. ChatGPT 4.0 is really great. If you're taking like a TOEFL exam or any kind of English test, ChatGPT can really help for grammar, even some writing, and reading comprehension. It can ask you questions. It can explain things. It's great.
Good morning. It's 8:04. I'm Mike Peterson, and this is your Moon 92 First News and Sports. The final two defendants in a 2018 murder-for-hire case in Vermont, Serhat Gumraku and Burke Arate, are set to go on trial in October 2024.
Let's see here. Yeah, so that's what I would do. What means? Have you ever traveled on a ship? No, I'd love to. Yeah, I'd like to do that. What means this is all over your head? It means it's too difficult for you. How can I pronounce the flap T? The flap T is like, for example, Gotta. Gotta. The word, it's very similar if you know the word Ladder. Do you know that word Ladder? Ladder. And Latter. The pronunciation is very similar. Almost the same. So ladder. The idea of a flap T, your tongue touches once to give us that almost a D sound. So that's how you do it. Ladder. And for some people, you have to practice a lot. It depends on the country. Can you provide a payment method in Africa? The country is more specific, but yeah. Hold up. Try Remitly. Remitly.com. Remitly.com. I've adapted to your pronunciation. Well, my colleagues' pronunciation is really funny, especially those who are from Italy.
More news and sports after this. The 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the famous tribute band history.
Yeah, I love listening to English pronunciation from people around the world. Some of it's great. It's artistic. Some of it's bad, but some of it's beautiful. I love it. Can you please tell the difference between go up the street and go down the street? Yeah, they can be the same. Up is going to be that way. Down is going to be that way. But we can use it the same. So I wouldn't worry about the difference too much. What I don't know it. Remitly. Just Google it. Remitly. Just say sending money. Google sending money remitly. REMITLY. What's the difference between outlet versus shop? They can be the same. They can be the same. Depends on the situation.
Vermont's Department of Health.
Ill and sick, same thing. I'm feeling ill. I'm feeling sick. Same thing. Hi, Coach. Is there a difference in pronunciation between scum and scam? Huge difference. Scum is a short U. Don't stretch it. Scum. And scam is a short A. Stretch that sound. Privyet from Russia. How you doing? Coach Shane, I love your pronunciation a lot. Everything is clear to me, and you're so enthusiastic. Just wanted to say thank you very much. That's very nice. He sees, others sees. Yeah. Yeah, obviously sees cannot seize, but yeah, I mean, grammatically, it's definitely possible. If you personify a C, it's definitely possible.
3.7%. Taking a look at sports. In Major League Baseball action yesterday, Philadelphia over Oakland 6-1.
Hello, Shane. Hey, Jack. How you doing? Simandero. Welcome. Yeah, I know the thing you said that you would learn it. Good. How are you? I'm doing good. Why do you say I got a car, meaning I have a car, but this sentence also means I received this car? Yeah. That's a good question. I'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, I'll talk about that. That's a really good question.
7:30 tonight. That's your Moon 92 first news in sports. You can check out all our main stories on our webpage, moon92.com. Now to the Newport Weather Center with our meteorologist, Steve Molesky.
Good morning. Today's forecast, rain, highs of 63 to 67. Tonight, rain, tapering to showers, lows 50 to 55. Sunday, cloudy, scattered morning showers to becoming highs 65 to 69. I'm Steve Molesky from Moon 92.
Good Saturday morning to you. 60 degrees outside. David Guyetta. All right. Oh yeah. So when I teach English, I tell students, if you want to master daily English, there are 3 things you need to master. Number 1, phrasal verbs. You have to learn phrasal verbs, and you can't memorize phrasal verbs. You need to see them being used, and you need to use them. Number 2, pronouns. Everybody thinks pronouns are easy. No, they're not. You'll get confused very quickly. And number 3, the usage of get and got. And get and got in American English can have thousands of different meanings. It's all context. So, for example, get me a coffee, bring me a coffee, make me a coffee, mix me a coffee, buy me a coffee, boil me some coffee, get my coffee in the microwave. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. So get got is one of those things that we talk about a lot in DDM. DDM is my listening class, comprehension, nuance. It's a great class. Yes. Let me go back here. What is the skill you want to learn? I answered that one. Your word get is a nightmare because it can mean everything. That's exactly right. Yep. I watched a great movie yesterday. Romeo is Bleeding. I had never heard of it. Phrasal verb, not pronounced, pronouns. Pronouns, not pronunciation, pronouns. Get and got. Well, phrasal verbs can spice up your English. Yeah, spice up is a great phrasal verb. It's not spice up. If you don't use phrasal verbs, you sound weird. Seriously. If you don't, in daily English, if you don't use phrasal verbs, you're going to sound like a foreigner. You know what I mean? So phrasal verbs are something you have to learn. You have to learn, have to get used to them. I watch the watch with the watch in the watch during the watch before my watch. It could, I mean, structurally, grammatically, it makes sense. I watch the watch with the watch in the watch during the watch before my watch. Yeah, definitely it could make sense. Yep. Can we use phrasal verbs in IELTS or TOEFL? That's a good question. I would say yes. I would say yes. You know, the IELTS and the TOEFL, they like to hear big words. So I wouldn't use them too much, but I would say you certainly can. I have got a car, reduced down to I've got a car, and even extremely, I got a car. This is only used in colloquial English. Yeah, that's right. But it's everyday English. Absolutely. Yeah, actually, you just have to say, I have a car. So I have a car is fine. But Americans love the word got, get got. So we add got. I have got a car. You don't need got. Just say I have a car. I have got a car. I've got a car. And I got a car. Yep. Hey, my messages are not being sent. Oh, which one? But do you recommend using some heavy, rare words? No, I don't. I recommend you speak comfortably. If there's a word that you want to use it, but don't try to search your mind for those difficult words. I wouldn't do that. You don't have time. In a test, you don't have time. So you just relax and answer. That's why you have to speak a lot. Speaking is really important. You just have to practice. Speaking out loud and recording yourself and listening to yourself. If it makes sense, what does it mean? Ask me about it, and I couldn't answer him. Put the sentence back. Put the sentence back, Ahmed. I'll get going in about a minute. So if you have any questions, give me the questions now. I always use very sophisticated words. Really, Jack? That's because you're always trying to impress the ladies with your amazing intelligence. I watch the watch with the watch in the watch. So I look at the watch, for example, this watch, with the watch in the watch. So maybe there's inside this watch, there's another watch inside. Okay. During the watch, watch would be like a security time period, before my watch. So there's let's say there's a bank and they have 24 hours security. There's 8 to 4, 4 to midnight, midnight to 8. And the watch before your watch is the period of time before when you work. So it makes sense. Yes, you are right, Mike. See, I know. Are there enough English sentence filler questions to improve my English skills? I'm not an English. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by filler questions? What is that? What do you mean by that? Explain that, Noah. For example, I'm a doctor. I should use. Well, yeah. Once again, if you have a specific skill, absolutely use vocabulary from that area. Absolutely. But you're not a doctor, so don't worry about it. You're just a kid. Don't worry about it. Shane, keep me in the loop. Is this yeah, it's a very good expression. Keep me in the loop. Very common, especially in business. Keep me updated. That's what it means. Keep me in the loop. Keep me updated. Very good expression. Ryan, come back with that. I want to understand your question more. Calty next is laughing because he's just a kid. He's a whippersnapper. He might mean word fillers like, yeah, right. That's what I thought too. And obviously we don't want to use those words. We do. I do. I use them all the time, but try not to. That's why listening to yourself is very beneficial. You're an amazing teacher. Thank you very much. I found a keyboard app that has instant translation, tone change, AI chat, and quick web search. It's very useful when you're non-native. Yeah, there's so many tools nowadays. It's absolutely great. Yeah, it's amazing. Mike is the best. After you, Jack. Any other questions? The keyboard app's name is SwiftKey AI Keyboard. There you go. Check it out, guys. Because they say in IELTS you must use Shakespeare words. Really? Yeah. I doubt that. Who said that? I don't believe that. Because the English in Shakespeare is Old English. So I doubt that. I want to know who said that. I don't believe that. You're lying. You're listening to rumors. Don't believe the rumors. Keep me updated. Thanks a lot, Shane Hyung Nim. Absolutely. Call me Onga. No other questions? I got to rock and roll. Or if you listen to our music, I got to pop and roll. So what do we use in IELTS? Proper English, just like what I'm saying. What a gorgeous and nice teacher. Oh, in the movie Romeo is Bleeding, Roy Schneider and Gary. Oh, that's a good combination. If only every American pronounced like you. I heard that for a long time. Yeah, it's BS. Ahmed, another question. I know a lot of idioms, but I don't know how can I use them. I know. See, this is the thing. So many ESL students like you and many others, they get these idiom books and these phrasal word books and they memorize them. It's useless. You have to see them being used. You have to see situations, be in situations, hear them being used in real life. Okay? That's the only way to learn it. I mean, it's to buy a book is nice. It's great. I'm not saying the books are bad. It's good. And memorize it, okay, if you want. But that's not enough. That's nothing. Okay? That's like I want to play golf. So I buy DVDs and videos that show me how to golf. I need to go out and play golf to learn how to golf. Okay? You have to do that. So that's why DDM, Ahmed, would be the class that I recommend to you. Bye, guys. Take care. I'm out of here, too. Do these sentences sound the same when spoken fast? Who said it and who said it? Yes, they can. When spoken fast. I'm glad you added that clarifier. Yes. Who said it? Who said it? Absolutely. So this is the case where said it, S-A-I-D-I-T, is not a flap T. It's a D. Said it. Said it. But said it, S-E-T-I-T, that is a flap T. But if you listen to it fast, they're going to sound the same. Are they the same? No. Do they sound the same? Yes. Do you recommend speaking to yourself or with others? I absolutely recommend speaking in an environment where you can get coached. Because if you're speaking bad and you continue speaking, you'll be really bad. Okay? You need to have somebody listening to you, checking you, pointing things out to you. Oh, you got to fix that. Oh, no good. What? Oh, what? You have to have that. If you don't have that, but you just practice speaking, you're going to get really, really bad. Okay. Practice makes perfect? No. Perfect practice makes perfect. How do you do perfect practice? You have to have somebody showing you. You have to have a coach or a teacher or a girlfriend or boyfriend right there listening to you and telling you what you need to do. Yeah. All right, guys, I am out of here. I hope that you enjoyed this time. 40 minutes. Wow, that's a long one today. I'll be back for sure. Not for sure, most likely in 2 weeks. I'm supposed to have a speaking challenge, and I was going to have it the first week of July. I don't know if I can because my schedule is not good, but we'll see. I will have a speaking challenge. I will have another listening challenge, so please pay attention to that. Get my newsletter. My newsletter is letsmasterenglish.com, and we have a summer sale, massive sale at the end of June. So if you're ready to join, take advantage of the sale. And that is it. Thank you so much, guys. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend, and I will talk to you